Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Decorating with Barbara. And if you are visiting for the first time, welcome. Also, if you are a new subscriber, welcome. Today, I'm sharing with you my fall home tour. I've shared with you room makeovers, DIYs, decorating tips and ideas, and today I want to share with you how it all came together in one video. I like to decorate with a neutral color palette, but sometimes I do decorate with color during maybe the Christmas season and maybe sometimes in spring. But for fall, I like to keep things neutral, warm, and cozy. So as I go through the rooms, I may explain some of the details if they have changed since my pre-fall videos and just tell a little bit about the changes. Otherwise, I like to keep my videos simple and relaxing. Now, what changed in this dining room was a new lamp. Now, for pre-fall, I set the dining room with a few table settings and I kept it really cozy. But one day I went into Home Goods and I saw the perfect lamp and I just had to bring it home. And so bringing it home, I could see that it was a perfect match to the art piece that I recently picked up from Vinci Art. Now, they only had one, and so I have been on the hunt looking for a second lamp. But in the meantime, I like the way it's set up now with just a plant on one side and then the lamp and a few accessories on the buffet. Now guys, I picked up this beautiful throw from Home Goods and it is so beautiful. It has such a beautiful drape. It's very soft and I just love it. It was the perfect touch, I feel, for the dining room. I have the dark curtains on one side, and so I thought I needed a little darkness on this end to balance everything out and to keep everything from looking so blah. And I love the way it turned out. And guys, I picked up these beautiful beads from Home Goods as well. And I usually go for the wood beads, but these were just special to me. And I like the flat disc on them. And I just knew that they would be perfect in the space. And so I picked up these stems from Kirkland's. And I thought they were just beautiful. I love the color. But one thing that I like to do with my faux stems is to bring in some natural branches from outdoors. And it just gives the arrangement a more natural feel. And I also like to take some of the faux stems and extend them up high on some of the natural branches for a little volume and a little more presence. So if you ever have stems and they're not quite long enough for you, or if you want to give your arrangement a little more presence, bringing in some natural branches and then just wrapping some of your faux stems around the natural branches will give you a more elevated look and extend the length of your branches. And I love the way they turned out. All right, guys, so we're going to move into the living room. Now, the one change that I made in the living room was to bring in my sofa table that was on my second floor landing down to the living room and place it behind the sofa. And then I added some darker curtains. And if any of you guys are interested in details on any of these rooms shown today, I will have a playlist linked below. All right, guys, so we are in the kitchen, hearth, and breakfast area, and it may seem small by today's home standards, but this is where we cook, eat, and hang out with the family. Now, this is our home office or study, as we call it sometimes, and I just did very simple, minor fall touches. But there's one thing you can always count on is a burning candle. Now this is our powder room, and of course I wanted to bring in a few small touches of fall as well. Now the vase is from Pottery Barn, but I did paint it. Now this is our lower level family room, and this is another place where we all come together. Now, some of you guys might remember this area looking slightly different in previous videos. I made a few changes, and my youngest son moved out, and I gave him the old sofa and love seat, and then I got new ones. My husband was a little reluctant to get the light color, but I reminded him we're empty nesters, and I'm going to get what I want. Now we're going to leave this area and go to another area which I call the kitchen area, and that's pretty much where we bring the kiddos to eat. or we all eat down here. So not just the kiddos, but this is a place where we don't have to worry about the light colored chairs. These chairs can be wiped down easily. Now guys, we are entering into the master bedroom, and I recently had someone ask a question about the coffee bar. They wanted to know why a coffee bar in the bedroom. Well, it's for a matter of convenience. Don't knock it until you try it. There's nothing like making your coffee and getting everything done before you leave the second floor to go down to the first floor. If you are 50 and older and you live in a second floor home, then you know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so we are coming to the end of this video, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you were inspired to do something in your own homes. Now, please subscribe if you haven't already, because Christmas is coming and I don't want you guys to miss out on the upcoming Christmas decorating videos. Now, in the last video, I talked about Christmas DIYs. I won't be doing that video in the next upcoming video, so you still have time to get supplies, and I will leave a post or put it at the end of a video, the supply list. This upcoming weekend will be my anniversary weekend, so I'm taking the weekend off. I will have a video next week, but it will not be the DIY video. So get your supplies and then meet me back here next week. Enjoy your weekend, everyone, and I'll see you when I get back. Good night.